What's up, y'all? Yo, I got a call from my wife the other day talking about that she was coming down the stairs and she smelled something funny coming from the closet. So she opened up the closet door. She goes into the closet and the rug was wet. So I had her go into my crawl space, which is under my steps that goes to my living room, and investigate. So she's like, oh, there's water. And the water went to the little rug that we have inside the linen closet. So I told her to start looking around, and she comes up on the drain pan to my hot water heater, and it's full of water. So I'm trying to figure out, did it come down from the pressure valve, or do I have a water heater that's going bad, like maybe under the water heater? Because what happened is, if you don't drain your water heater at least once a year to get out all the sediments, your water heater ain't gonna last for so long. Um, a water heater could last 30 years if you just replace what you need to replace, like the elements and stuff, and then and then change the water every so often, just so it could get the lime, all the lime scale and stuff out. And since I moved here, I haven't done it, and then now I'm paying the price for it because now I have to install a water heater. And I'm a hard headed dude, you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna call somebody to replace a hot water heater when I know I could do it myself. So everybody that I asked to help me couldn't help me or not this week, and yeah, I just want my shit changed. So I just got all my stuff. But shout out to my dad, cause yo, my dad, yo, he's official, bro. My dad is official tissue. All right, he would have flew over here in a heartbeat, but I had to tell him to chill. You know, so shout out to dad. You know what I mean? I gotta big up my dad on that one. You know, but maybe it's for the better because I know I'm the type that once I start working, I like to just move. I can't be stopping every 2 minutes and explain why I'm turning a wrench or whatever. So anyway, so I got this here, which is a low boy water heater by Bradford and White. It's actually a 48-gallon water heater. So I already started draining it. I don't know if you can see, but like where that pan is, right here. Wait a minute. Right here, I have a hose going out to the yard. Excuse my mess. I got a mess in here. I, you know, I had to empty out the whole hall closet, so I just threw everything into the man cave, the guest bedroom. I have my little setup here of everything that I need. At the same time, from doing the hot water heater, I also have a water heater safety tank. Now to remind you, I used to do this 20 years ago. All right, about a good, I probably changed about a good 15 water heaters when I was taking up plumbing. So I am kind of familiar with it, but 20 years is 20 years, especially when you're away from it. So I have let me see if you can see this. I have some kind of safe, it's a water heater safety tank. Got to do with pressure. So on the bottom it has a fitting like for a bike tire, like for a bike tire, like when you're gonna inflate air. And you know it's good two ways. When you hit the top and hit the bottom, top should be hollow. No, wait. It's top should be solid, bottom should be hollow, which is good right now. And on the bottom, there's a PSI and I work with this on my job. I can't remember the name. Tire valve that you put air in. Then I have a water filter in there that I didn't even know I had. And I know that shit gotta be. I've been here 5 years. So, and that you're supposed to change every 6 months. So, shout out to Ace Hardware for having the filter that I need. That's going in tonight. You know what I mean? So, I'm out here changing my water heater. I'm chilling. And I went over to Lowe's. Shout out to Lowe's for having the water heater that I needed, which was a 48-gallon low boy, because I need a short one because it's under my stairs. And this one is by A.O. Smith. A.O. Smith. So Lowe's is in the house on that one. And I'm chilling. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody who volunteered to help me, but just wasn't ready to help me. Shout out to everybody who didn't have time to help me. And shout out to those of you watching this boring ass video. Peace. Wish me good luck. One. Yeah. So I'm gonna show you in a minute. I got my water tank out of here. But for those of y'all who have a house, I want to give y'all a quick lesson. All right. Yeah, I'm surprised, but I still remember this shit. You know what I mean? All right. So I took the water heater out. I got it out. I never noticed, but I had a water heater safety tank. This is to relieve pressure on the water heater. All right, this thing comes with 40 pounds of pressure, and it could take like up to 150 pounds of pressure. And it'll be 150 pounds of pressure that will never get to the water heater. And this thing has a nipple on the bottom that you pump like a bicycle. So let me see. Do I have my? I want to give you a quick. Wait, let me come back. Hold on, y'all. So like I was saying before, I was moving my water heater. When I went to release all the water in it, I opened up the valve to let the water go. I had put a hose on it. No water was coming out whatsoever. So I took the hose off. I took a hanger, opened it up, and with the valve open, I shoved the hanger in it. Water started coming out, closed it back up. I got a hose on it, threw it back outside, and I let everything pour outside. All right, once that was done, excuse me, to let the water come out quicker, to go back to it. To let the water come out quicker, I released the pressure, opened up the pressure in the water tank. The water came out fast. Before I knew it, it was gone. Boom. So then I had the water heater safety tank. I disconnected that. I checked the pressure. There was no pressure in it whatsoever. So I pre-charged that to 40 psi. Thank God there was nothing wrong with the tank. The tank holds the pressure and everything. Put that back on with some plumber's putty, so like that, get a nice seal, whatever. You know what I mean? Then I went to my my water filter for the house. It's a whole house water filter. Yo, that thing has not been changed in 13 years. When I say 13 years, 13 years. Look at me. 13 years, bro. So, and I'm gonna show you something right now. This shit disgusts me, bro. When I got that thing down, the water was as brown as shit. And the filter is supposed to be white. And look at this. Look how black. I know I got Snicker wrappers in there, but that got nothing to do with the color on that filter. So I know what y'all probably saying. Like, oh, he rubbed stick on it. No, I didn't. That's actually, uh, that's actually sludge. That was in the bottom, all over the filter, which is that one right there. So inside there, I bought a better better filter than that one, and I got that going in there now. And that's my water heater safety tank. Now to tell you about this right here, this is what I was telling you. Let me see if I can get this off. All right, this drops down. That comes off. Then let me see where I have this thing at. Then you take a pressure gauge and you go over to the valve stem. That's what it's called, a valve stem. I couldn't think of it before. And you check the pressure, and it's a little bit over 40. It's a little over 40 psi, but that's good. That's good. You know, it's gonna lose anyway over the years. So I just wanted to show you that, because if you own a house and you want to take on a job like that, you know what I mean? I'll just give you some insight, because I ain't never hear anyone talk about that before. You know what I mean? And I learned that 20 years ago, and thank God it's still with me. So, all right, y'all be good. I'll see y'all after I finish. One. Installed 42218. Well, I just finished putting in the hot water heater, and at the same time, last night I was working on this, and then I realized I didn't have enough enough elbows to make the turns I needed to make for it to connect. This was like around 1 o'clock in the morning. So I had to stop on the water heater, and then I jumped over to do the water filter and the expansion tank, the water heater safety tank, and I did that. And I cleaned up in here a little bit. Kind of broke night. Waited for Ace Hardware to open up. Once 10 o'clock came, I ran out. I still haven't got no sleep, man. I'm like, yo, so tired, man. But I ran out to Ace Hardware, and I picked up the copper piping that I needed to finish the job. And while I was picking up the piping, I noticed I saw another safety tank, brand new. So in my mind I was like, damn, I got a brand new water heater. I said, I just serviced the safety tank in the house, but you know what? Brand new water heater calls for a brand new safety tank. So I took off the blue one, and I bought this white one right here. So no more blue one. That blue one's gone. You know what I mean? And I hooked that one up. I checked out the pressure and everything. Everything's good. You know, I was this water heater. Yo, believe it or not, it took like 15 minutes for that water to come out like blazing hot. 15 minutes. My other water heater would have took about maybe 2 hours. You know, before you start feeling the water. You know, but you know, everything. You know what I mean? Um, how you say it? You know, when I said it out that I'm type of dude, I don't want to call people. I don't mean call people to ask for help. I mean call people that I gotta pay to have shit like this done. You know what I mean? Because now that everything is done, everything is over. All right, I feel good knowing that I didn't have to go in my pocket and pay somebody labor, something that I could have did myself. You know what I mean? Because you know the water heater makes me happy, but the money makes me happier. You know what I mean? And if I didn't have to part with that money, yo, I'm ecstatic. I don't look it, but I'm ecstatic. You know what I mean? So, you know, I know it's a boring video, or whatever, but I hope maybe, you know, I give somebody, you know, one of you homeowners out there the courage, you know, to do what you got to do yourself before you call a plumber. You know, if you need actually any questions whatsoever, y'all just hit me up. I'll be glad, more than glad to answer anything for y'all. You know what I mean? But you know, y'all be good. You know, that's the finishing touches right there. Boom, that's gone. You know what I mean? Well, that's not gone. I mean it's over. I don't have to do no more. But this right here is the old one, and that one is out of here. See ya. I'll be taking that to work so they could recycle it. All right, y'all, later.